The way this life is wired is that everything is connected to everything else. Your mental stability is connected and directly affects your physical stability and vice versa. And so sometimes you want to do the right thing, sometimes you want to keep up with your health and fitness routines, but it becomes difficult because other things surround you which you need to deal with, which are also very significant in your life. You can't ignore them. And so you find yourself falling off the, healthy kind of life that you are following because of some of these major distractors in matters health. And so today I decided let's discuss them. Let's go ahead and highlight some of them. Let's see how we can handle some of them. Let's, suggest ways of dealing with some of these distractors, and just see the way forward so that we are not missing out on anything in our lives, okay? And so let's go right ahead and discuss them. But wait 1 minute, sorry, I was about to forget something very significant. I want to put out a disclaimer. I'm a peaceful person, and so I don't like problems. Let me put out a disclaimer. Number one, I'm not a therapist, because some of these things we are going to highlight and discuss them require professional help. And the things I'm going to suggest you try are just my own ways of dealing with the same, okay? Because these are things that I've experienced, and I'm just suggesting the way I dealt with them, not the professional way of dealing with them, okay? Number two, my ways may not work for you. We are different. The way you handle things, the way I handle things is differently. And so whatever it is I'm going to suggest you do, it might not work for you. Don't feel bad. Don't feel like you are a loser. Don't feel like I didn't give you the right tools to use. I've already said I'm not a therapist. My ways is what I'm sharing. And if it doesn't work for you, they still help, okay? Don't feel like that is the end of the road. They still help. Seek for professional help, and you'll get it, and you'll get assisted. Okay, let's go right into it. Some of the things that can distract us from our health and fitness journey. Number one is sicknesses. When you are unwell, how do I expect you to lift a finger? When your body is down, you are down. Sometimes it's not even you yourself, it is somebody close to you. It's a child, it's a partner, it's a parent. Sickness in any dimension can give you that feeling of not wanting to continue with your healthy way of living, and it can distract you from your routine. Let's say it is exercises you've been doing, it is eating healthy, drinking lots of water. Sicknesses can make you to fall off that kind of route. Another thing that can distract you is a loss of a beloved one. That is a major distractor, okay? When that happens, you can't do much. It's beyond you. It's beyond your, abilities to continue with your life the way you had been doing things. And so that's going to affect even your health and fitness journey. And there are other issues. There are other issues that could also distract you, but really those two, I find them to be the major. Other things like, financial crisis, relationship crisis, they can affect your health and fitness journey, because, we live in a real world. And sometimes when you are quarreling with somebody, you are at war with someone, it takes all your energy. Then you don't have something left to go, jogging. You don't have any, you're moodless. You are not motivated to do the things you love doing because you are experiencing them. If you are financially down, and talking of financially down, I mean you're not even at ground floor, you are at the basement of it all. I've been there, okay? And sometimes when you're there, you're not motivated to do something either, okay? And so these are some of the distractors that will pull you away from your fitness and health journey. But let us see how can we handle them. What can we do when these things occur? Recently, based on my own experience, about 2 months ago, I had a sick child, this skin condition that was not going away. We tried everything. We were on medicines, we were in hospitals, in and out. And you know how mothers we are. When our babies are sick, we are sick also, okay? But if I manage to navigate through that, because even through that, I managed to keep up my routine. I just didn't keep up routines. I was recording these videos, okay? The health videos that I've been sharing on this channel, go ahead and check them out. I was managing to do a few of the things that make me happy and a few of the things that I needed to get done, even with that going on. And so let's discuss how we can, overcome some of these things, okay? When you are sick, number one, you want, let's say, for example, you have an injury which directly affects your physical movements, that is exercises. Number one, you want to recognize that you need a break. So take a break. Take a break, tell yourself it is well, this has to be taken care of. And in your mind, you have to realize that you're not going to be able to do the activity for a while. And so attend to that need. If it is an injury, if it is just sickness, go ahead and seek treatment for the same. But one thing I would encourage you to do if you're dealing with sickness, don't allow it to affect the way you've been consuming food. Remember, there are significant things when you are trying to, keep up with the healthy way of life, and food plays a major role in it. So even when you are sick, I know sometimes you don't have appetite to eat. When you cannot eat, just try and eat something healthy. And sometimes sickness can trigger, big appetites. You find that you are eating out of the stress of you feeling unwell, which is something that I've done in the past. Not anymore, thanks to God. You want to remind yourself that this sickness will go away. With proper treatment, with time, there's nothing that lasts. And so remind yourself that this sickness will pass too, and so stick to your healthy eating habits. The vegetable, the lots of water, take lots of water, watch your portions even when you are sick. Don't indulge, don't let the sickness to push you to do things that you had stopped doing, and things that are off the way of health that you've been living, okay? Another thing that is a big trigger is a loss, we've said so. And when it comes to loss, that is big. That is big. When I lost a baby years ago, so many years ago, I remember I couldn't eat. Of course, I couldn't exercise. I lost a lot of weight. I looked frail. I looked dehydrated. I wasn't healthy. And when it comes to loss, there isn't much I can say. Take all the time you need. I would say try to eat healthy, but even that I feel bad saying, because, loss hits us differently. Depending on whom you've lost, it hits you differently. And a loss does a number of changes for you. All I can say is that take all the time you need. Speak to somebody, get a professional help, talk to friends who can listen and understand your situation. Talk to people who have experienced the same kind of loss you are experiencing. Eventually, I don't know how long it will take. I can't say this length. I can't put specifics, because, we heal differently, and we take different times to heal. But what I know for sure is that eventually you will start coming to terms with the loss, and the process of accepting that it really occurred. And when you are at that level, don't feel guilty that you had not been doing the things that you are doing when it comes to fitness. Just slide back slowly. Remind yourself that you had to take the break that you took, that you had to deal with that which was on your plate at the moment. Don't feel bad. Come back slowly. And when you're coming back, recognize or realize one thing, that you're not starting from scratch. You are actually resuming the things that are beneficial to you. And so My advice will be to take all the time that you need, seek all the help that you need, talk to people that can help, with the healing process. And I'm not putting a stipulated time on it. Once you are ready, when you feel in you that you are ready, you are starting to recover, you are starting to, get back to your normal. And I know it might not even be normal as such, because life might not be normal after that. But then when you start recognizing yourself again, you can slide into the healthy way of life. You can start exercising again. You can start eating healthy again, watching your plate, drinking lots of water and stuff like that. Anything that you are doing towards boosting your health, you can resume back when you are ready, okay? It takes a lot. So don't feel guilty. Don't feel that you've lost so much in terms of, fitness, and so you cannot come back. You can, okay? You can do it. If I did it, you can do it, okay? And I know there's a lot of people who've done the same. I would like to hear from you. How did you navigate through your situation? What was your situation in the first place? Share with us in the comment section. Let's see if we can borrow some of those tactics you used. And like I said, seek help. These are not easy things to deal with in life. Another thing I wanted to touch on is the crisis, financial crisis or relationship crisis. This can rub you off the wrong way. Oh my goodness. To touch down with reality. Sometimes we live in a society, and sometimes things are not always good. You are going to, rub each other wrong ways. Don't let it distract you. That one I can tell you for free. Please don't let it put you down. If you've had a crisis, let's say it's a relationship crisis, you've quarreled with somebody, your partner or something like that, wake up the next day and go jogging if jogging is your thing. If dancing is your thing, go ahead and dance. Because this to me, and I'm speaking on my own behalf, this to me, sticking to my routines when I'm down in such matters helps me to be back again. If I was feeling low and I stick to my routine of dancing every morning, after that dance and after I take a bath, I'm going to feel better. And so for that, I would encourage you to continue pursuing, the healthy habits that you've been pursuing. Don't stop. Those are things that, will come and go. It's a matter of time. Even financial crisis, when you feel you are down, you don't have a penny and you have a lot of needs, that shouldn't discourage you from eating healthy. That's when you should even be eating more healthy, because it's just a matter of time. You don't have it today, tomorrow God is going to open ways and you're going to get that which you don't have today. So don't let that, put you down to an extent you abandon your practices altogether. Let me hear what you have to say. Is anything else, distracting you from your healthy way of life? I would love to hear it. Share with me in the comment section. And God willing, we are going to meet again on another segment. It's been a pleasure talking to you. It's been a pleasure doing this with you. And until then, God bless you.